everybody? It's your boy, Frankie. And Frankie, he wants to show off his collection of Magic the Gathering Battle for Zendikar. It's a complete collection. I finally got it done. And I want to show it off. And there are some sweet promos in here I think you might like. Let's get right into it. Good old guy falling into a hole from adverse conditions. Let's see if you can maybe get a little bit of a better view. Not good? That's good. The Phoenix, nobody likes. The cycle of landfall creatures. I really wanted these to be better. I was really hoping that these would be better. With a fetch land, it might be okay, but it was never good enough. Even with a fetch, it only did like 3 damage. The landfall when it returned, I was super excited. Super big letdown. How is this not like a storybook card? The Hedron Alignment Network? The one where they trap Ulamog right at the sea gate. Can't believe that wasn't a thing. Kozilek just shows up, breaks the alignment. It's so weird that that's not a storybook card. Allies, supposed to make a sweet return, did not. Cohort and Rally were not, no, they were not good enough. Old ones were so much better. Some Obnixilis flavor. Sebastian likes that. Angelic Captain. The prettiest card in the whole set, one of the best cards in the entire set, is just a filthy common. It's so shiny. This is one of the few times where I'm just like, yeah, foils over the original. Oh, is that not a focus for you? It's not a focus for you. Oh, no. No? Let's try that again. Oh, there you go. Get the other one out of here, too. See that difference? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't open one during pre-release, but I picked up the foil one just because I thought it was just that pretty. Angel of Renewal. Sweet looking card. Oh, one of the other best artworks in the set. Anticipate. You look at Brainstorm in your hand, you look at Anticipate, then you just go, ooh geez, which one? Oh man, which one do I cast? If we're going by art here, it's always Anticipate. It's so good looking. The good old reprint Annihilator Eldrazi. Without actual Annihilator. Just has pseudo Annihilator but with Exile instead. Just chuck the little guy. The guy holding the snake. The guy holding Lotus Cobra, the snake that is vintage playable. But which is significantly better than he is. Oh yeah. I mean, a Mana Dork with Ace was a pretty original idea and pretty cool, but God, just Lotus Cobra. They literally give you an example of a better card on the card to play than him. What's that? You want a Mana Dork? How about a picture of a better Mana Dork, the Lotus Cobra that he's holding? Dang. Tough break. Whiptail. Little unblockable ingest Eldrazi. Ooh. The Blighted. These were in like all the standard decks. Everybody would just always like run one of them at least. My favorite one, and pretty much everybody's favorite one, was the Blighted Woodland, the explosive vegetation on a land. Blighted Steep, I think, is underrated. Blighted Gorge is probably the worst, just a shock for 4. Oh, and you have to tap this land, so, oh wait, no, it's a shock for 6. And you sacrifice this land, you shock for 6 and sack the land. It's pretty awful. Probably the worst out of the bunch. The other one, draw 2 cards, Needect effect. So much worse. The Bladed Fen was worth it, the one that gains you life, because a lot of the creatures come with the Scions just automatically, so you just naturally have more creatures, and it was probably significantly better in Standard, and they probably made it a little bit more expensive like this just for the sake of geez, what am I thinking? For the sake of keeping token decks in check, because they don't want you to tap 5 mana, gain 30 life or something. Blight Herder, skittery scattery. You guys can see that, okay. Pretty sure you can. Blister Pod. Johnny's Pride Made. Blood Vampires, basically. It's yeah. Little Rolling Earth, a good old little ping everything that you don't control with for 1. Bone Splinters. I like this reprint. This one is better than the Grixis one with the bird. Zombie bird or vulture or whatever. Breaker of Armies. One of my finishers in my pre-release deck. Shiny little foil. Yeah, Bring to Light. I ended up starting to collect all these cards because I wanted to own a complete collection of Magic the Gathering cards, and I wanted to do it for a while. I decided to start with one of the standard sets to like dip my toes in it, and plus I already owned a lot of this. Brutal Expulsion, Scions. Yeah, the collection, my collection is like 15,000 cards so far. I don't own any complete sets besides this one. I'm almost done with my Oath collection. Soon enough, I will own all of the cards. Coastal Discovery, good old 4 mana for 2 cards. No divination anymore. Complete Disregard. Conduit of Ruin. Use them to make your first big thing cheap. Go get another thing to follow up with. Oh, I really liked this card. I like a lot of the blue cards that just say unblockable. I don't care how much the mana ability is. I want it. I like it. Just pay. Can you guys see again? Yeah, there we go. Fine. Fine. Courier Griff. Crumble Dust. Actually modern playable. Oh, it's the reverse. It's the reverse, Orcish the Orcish, Battle Hymn thing. They had a red enchantment. It said all creatures you control get a +1/+0 for 4 mana. This is the blue version of that, and it just says all creatures your opponents control get -1/-0. It's the opposite. Pretty good. Alright, focus. Alright, focus. That's good enough. Deathless Behemoth. Defiant Bloodlord. Sanguine Bonds on a stick? I think that's Sanguine Bonds on a stick. Or is it Exquisite Blood? Doesn't matter. More up next, Liz Flavor. My actual bomb at the pre-release. I got this as my promo. And I saw that I had 2 Wrath cards, 2 Planar Outbursts, and I was like, I'm making a control pack. And I just packed it with all the white-green removal that I could fit. Best to spell art, and I ended up winning 4-0 until the final round, and some guy actually got From Beyond and Ulamog. as their cards, and managed to tutor it out both times, and I had no Scour from Existence. Sweet reprint. Okay, let me show you Scour from Existence. Where are you? Where are you? I can't find any of you. I found none of you in my pre-release packs. But oh man, we'll get to him later. We'll find him. Drana, the vampire that people thought would do more. The actual, almost better vampire. Drana of Hope. What's his face? Seth? No, Saffron Olive? Yeah, it was Seth. Was really high on Drowner of Hope. He thought that it was actually pretty modern playable for a while. I was watching his live streams and he really liked it. It wasn't don't get me wrong, it's not a half bad card, but I have a little bit of a doubt for that. I don't think it does quite enough. Ooh, Amiria Shepherd. This card in Commander is actually really good in white decks. It allows you to reanimate things if you play a Plains or what is it? Restore? No, not Restore. The Reclaim, the green card from your you can reclaim something from your graveyard to your hand. Another Awaken card. Endless one. Exert Influence. These new control cards that they've been making every single set are not half bad, but none of them are quite as good as Mind Control. Plain, simple Mind Control. Savannah Lion. Ally Savannah Lion. Actual better Savannah Lion. It's pretty good. Pretty good reprint. I mean, not a reprint. Pretty good print. Alice Watcher. God. Fathom Feeder is one of my favorite Eldrazi's. Look at him. A 1/1 for 2. Death Touch. Ingest. Devoid. Draw a card. Each opponent exiles the top card of his or her library. It's not quite Tide Hollow Strix. Not Tide Hollow Strix. Baleful Strix. It's not quite Baleful Strix, but it does some work. And late game, if you're on a stalled board state, so cool. So cool. Felidar Cup. Felidar Daddy. Fertile Thicket. That reminds me of Norn's Annex every time. There's From Beyond. Go get Ulamog. Good old Gideon. Yeah, I used that. A couple of those in my pre-release deck. Gideon's Reproach. Birth. Ooh, double E-Witness. Double Eternal Witness. Once when it enters, once when it dies, and it's a 5/4. Even has the one more power than toughness, just like Eternal Witness. Major. It's unfortunate that they down the power level. Because, like, some of these cards aren't bad as far as mechanics go. They just need a tiny little bit of, like, that extra boost, and to actually give, like, just a slightly larger boost and just have slightly lower cost, and a lot of them would be pretty sweet. They just need like a few little tweaks. Alright, that's one of the most played cards from this set. Hedron Archive. If you don't own this for Commander, it's double Mind Stone. It's really good. When you draw 6 mana, just draw 2 cards. Or 4 mana ramp spell. Cash it in the next turn or so. Future Blade. Herald. Indestructo Rally. Oh. Yeah, this thing did work in my pre-release deck. It held back a couple of 2/2s at a time in its day and gained me a little bit of life. Yeah, this foil ain't half bad. Oh, my camera's trying to lock onto Kiora's face. Ah, come here. Let's get you good old little... Oh, why are you not doing this? Whatever, camera. Whatever, cam. There we go. Check out your girl, Kiora. Dang you, Kiora. You're no Garuk. You're no Garuk. Unfortunate. Kite Sail Scout. More ally cores. Oh, that was a quick batch of them. Chancellor. One of my ramp spells. Lantern Scout. He was one of the first couple of cards spoiled. People were excited for Rally and the return of ally mechanics. If only this set itself was more powerful. I think this would be more playable. Everything would be a little bit more playable if you just lower the cost just slightly. Or buffed up what it did. Lava Step Rider, Left Spring Druid, Lithomancer's Focus, Looming Spires, the lands that entered and they give like one little ability. Lumbering Falls, Hexproof land creature thing, Troll, Inky Rider. Let's put these back. Alright. This card, this is one of the things I was talking about that could be more playable. Malakir Familiar. 3 mana, it's 2 and a black. It's a creature bat, flying, death touch. Whenever you gain life, it gets a +1/+1 until end of turn. It's a 2/1. I wonder if that was like a +1/+1 counter, or like it gave it first strike and +1/+1 until end of turn. Oh, that'd be this. That would actually be that would actually be just like a favorite of so many people. It's not that hard to make these cards like just playable across the board. They don't have to be trash. March from the Tomb. I had higher hopes for this. Paying 5 to reanimate a total of 8 mana cost for your allies. Mind Drake. See, this is one of those foilings that I don't necessarily mind, because at a certain point you can see that parts of it are more foiled than the others, and it makes an almost 3D effect. It almost gives you a certain sense of depth that the other one didn't at the time. Like, it adds to the photo. It's not just, I'm gonna make it more gaudy. I like that about... I used to hate foils. I used to hate foils completely. But I eventually warmed up to them after I saw a couple that were good. Oh man. There we go. Mist Intruder. A 1/2 ingest flyer. Like the ingest mechanic, sure, it's really flavorful. It doesn't do much. It doesn't do much. It just eats one card. Like by the time, I mean, your opponent, like just eating away one card at a time, it puts you on the mill plan, but it also puts you on the damage plan. Like maybe if they had ingest like 2 and ingest like 4 or like 5 or 10 or something, like they gave different amounts of ingest. Like when they dealt damage, it's like we eat 2 cards or we eat 3 cards. We eat just the 1 card. Like having this guy eat like 2-3 cards at a time, people would experiment with this. People still might be cracking packs to get at him. Molten Nursery. Cast a colorless spell, deals 1 damage to target creature at play. That is so awful. That's not even the burning card from Innistrad. The one that said, whenever you cast a card from your graveyard, you get to shock. That card, Burning Inquisition? No. I'm thinking of Burning Inquiry. Hey, this thing is not even close to that. And it's so much harder to just cast only colorless spells in your deck. They wanted it to work out, but it did not. I feel like they started off making a good set and made powerful cards, and then like somebody from R&D just came up and was like, no, we gotta make Standard less powerful. We gotta tone it down. No fun. No fun. And you see down there. Alright. Motorway Meyer. Ambush Leader. Good old crazy guy. Running in. Instant speed, rampant growth for 1 more. You could have made it say like the land doesn't come into, when the land comes into play, it doesn't untap during your next untap step instead, and have it cost the same as rampant growth. That would have been better. Nuddle Drone. Look at old Pigger that untaps when you do something. Little foil. Let me get some light on. There you go. Now you can see the foils a little bit better. Yeah, if you're thinking that I'm like missing a couple of cards like Evolving Wilds and Forest, I just have them in a big box somewhere. Niece's Renewal. Get you right back up in the ramp decks. Doyen. Oblivion Sower. I just saw him in a Legacy deck. It wasn't exactly competitive, but it wasn't half bad. Yeah, when I was buying this Ob Nixilis, I had the option of just going like, oh, do you want the good old, do you want the good one, or do I want, the one from the set, or do I want this reignited one from the dual deck? And I'm just like, the dual deck art is just so freaking sweet. Look at him, he has all that action, and oh god, you can see it in the camera just there. Yeah, I still have his regular emblem. I think that his regular looking emblem is better than the emblem from the dual deck. So I varied it up a little. He's another good planeswalker. I'm glad that they didn't depower him too much. Omnath. Omnath. Make a bunch of, what was it, 5/3s? Oh no, 5/5s. Just 5/5s. That always confuses me. Oracle Dust. Hydra. Always the Hydras. They really like Hydras. Outnumber is not a half bad card. I kind of want to splash red in a Pauper Elf deck so I can play Outnumber, because Outnumber is just one red mana instant, deals damage to target creature equal to the number of creatures you control. It's in elves, when you have like 5 elves, you just go 1 red mana, Poke of Death, prepare. It's better removal than Lightning Bolt, although it cannot target players. Fortunately, most decks are on creature plans, so Outnumber would just fit right in. You could tuck it away in the sideboard. That would be hilarious. To just go like game 2, bring in like 4 Outnumbers, maybe a Lightning Bolt, and an Electricity, just to screw with people. Painful Truths. Painful Truths. Standard All-Star. Part the Water Veil. Take an extra turn with a giant fatty for 9 mana. It reminds me of casting an actual casting an Emrakul Aeon's Torn. Because you end up taking an extra turn after when you make a giant fat creature. This gives you 6/6, don't get me wrong, it doesn't have Annihilator or anything that great. But you end up with a 6/6 and you take an extra turn. You have a fatty and take an extra turn. That's the way that it feels. Poison Arrows. Pilgrim's Eye. The new art for Pilgrim's Eye. You see that? Yeah, you can see that. Planar Outburst. Good old, nobody expects the double wrath in pre-release. Just, boom, you're bored. God, alright, now I play out the rest of my hand because I knew it was probably slow rolling me. No, second wrath, no, you bastard. No. Ooh, another Sebastian card. Look at the flavor of Plummet. Elf just jumping off of a cliff from one of those little floating islands inside the card, stabbing a rainbow Eldrazi in the head. Prairie Stream. One of the battle lands. I don't know what they were. Prism Array. Another one of those rays that was a little lackluster. It had Converge and it would cost 5 mana, which is the perfect amount. But it only taps a creature. It would have been pretty sweet if it like froze the creature. You know, it doesn't untap on the next untap step, in addition to tapping it. Then for 5 mana, that would have been pretty sweet. And then you get to Scry 3. That'd be borderline modern playable with the right amounts of setup for it. You could really do some stuff. Like some of these cards aren't bad, they just need a little extra oomph. Processor Assault. Yep, it's like not Combust. What is it? The other red card that causes you to sacrifice an artifact. Quarantine Field. X Oblivion Ring. Radiant Flame. Another one of those board wipes. Alright, sorry about that. I was a little fast. Claiming Vines. Resolute Blade Master. Ooh, pretty. Retreat to Coral Hamp. The retreats. Though it's some of them. These were not half bad. These also needed like a little bit of a oomph. Like a tiny little buff of power. Again. But the art on these isn't half sweet. Like the art on these could literally be the expeditions. Like with a little bit of foiling and a little bit of little something else. These could actually be the expeditions. They're that pretty. I stand by that. I don't care if Sebastian hates me. Royal Spot. I feel like this one was underrated. These cards that put something back to the top of your opponent's library always get me. I feel like I'm time walking somebody whenever I do that, and it's so nice. It's really cruel, but it's nice. Fireball. Rolling Thunder. Nation Guide. Ruinous Path. Rune Processor. Rush of Ice. Salvage Drone. Oh, this one was pretty sweet. The little 1/1 for 1 that loops when it dies. Ingest. Too bad it just didn't give you more value. Alright. I've done more. All this setup to get like a bonus off of some other card to make something else go. But the card itself, to begin with, was subpar, so you have to go for the extra little ingest bonus and process something to make it actually do, like, get you a bonus, but it's not good enough to begin with. Sanctum of Ugin, not bad. Sandstone Bridge. Ooh, Awaken 3 on a cancel. I kind of like that. Oh, there's the thing that failed me. Look, even Ulamog's in the back. I'm like, I'm not coming to help you. Oh, buddy. I even got the shiny in one of my packs that I won. I'm like 24 packs. Not a single one of you is there to help me. Not a single one of you was there to help me. Yeah, that's right. You feel bad. You feel bad, guy on the card. Scythe Leopard. I haven't got this pretty little lady in foil. Shoot. Let's get you out of there too. Yep. No, you do not. Oh, there you go. Look at those eyes. Coming to bite your ass. Coming at you. Nom. Where's the Johnny Bridesmaids? Oh, on the Cone of Flame? Not Cone of Flame, or whatever it was. Nice. Now the core. Dude, this is saying half bad. I like this one. Shambling Vent. One of the cards that I would use in my deck. Do what it was an instant speed to destroy the tapped creature. That would have been not bad of white. Shrine of the Forsaken Gods. People thought that this was going to be as good as Temple of the False God. Silent Skimmer. Sire of Stagnation. Bomb. Bomb. Yes. Always gets destroyed immediately because people are like, bomb. Skyline Cascade. Freeze. And look at my beauty. Servitor Elf. Got the good old slab hammer. I know I've been rambling for a bit. I'll speed this up a little. Bush Crawler. Smite the Monstrous. Good old Smite the Monstrous. There's my duel. Smoldering Marsh. Southern Abomination. That. Spawning Bed. Yeldrazi spawn land thing. Yeah, it makes the 1/1s. Stasis Snare. Flash Oblivion Ring, but just for creatures. Medic. Help me, this set isn't very good. Don't worry, buddy, I got you. I'll help you out. Sunken Hollow. Drift Strike, whatever. Swallow Growth. Kiora Flavor. I wish she did more in the story because she's a cool planeswalker. Sylvan Scrying, a promo. I saw that they had the waterfall one, but then I saw this at my LGS, and I'm just like, really? Am I gonna get? I can have both, but do I need both? Look at this thing. It's like it's just a leaf and some sticks floating in some water, and it's so cool looking. God, it's beautiful. So pretty. Very pretty. A +1/+1 rally guy. Very good. +2/+2 rally. It's alright. Not great. Maybe +3/+3 would have been sweet. Oh, for 5 mana. That would have been better. More Kiora flavor. Titan's present. Judge of the Void. Transgress the mind. Threaten effect. Ugin's Insight. Ugin's just like, Jace, don't be a fuck up. He's like, shut up, you're not my dad. I can do whatever I want. Damn it, you little shit. Why are you fucking up? But they were mean to me. Don't do that. I'm gonna do it anyway. Ulamog Xalifier. Yeah, not enough to make me want to play this card. Oh, Ulamog's Reclaimer. Actual Ulamog. Undergrowth Champion. 5 front. Ooh. Oh yeah. There we go. Look at that lava ball. That added to the art. It's so cool. I never actually used his ability ever when playing. I've never actually used him. His ability I've never gotten the chance to use. It's so cool. So cool. Have you had Pyrrhic Rites? There you go. Pyrrhic Rites. I wish there was a more reliable way to make cards. There's something from M15 that whenever you lose a life, if you lost a life last turn, you make a 1/1. This and that like kind of pair well together, and I like him. This is Van Rockle. Oh, I wonder where old Rockle went. Oh no. Here's this weird creepy brute thing though. Action Ward Leader. Too bad like it didn't give him like flying or like a bunch more abilities as his tap and ally ability. You know, like just give him a double strike or something, or like Death Touch or Lifelink, or I don't know, something a little bit more interesting than First Strike, Vigilance, and Trample. Metal Aggregate, Void Attendant, Void Winnower, Feeble, blah, blah. Well, that's okay in Death and Taxes. So okay. Control, that. Sandra. I want to copy my Expedite. Zillaport Cutthroat, the new Blood Artist. Hope you enjoyed watching. Everybody, put your faces to the screen. I'm coming in for a face touch. Bye bye.